Lawrence, and I'm here with Nancy Drum, our membership director from the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce. And we're here at Curtains at the Avenel Performing Arts Center for a networking event for our Chamber of Commerce. But we'd like to take a minute to talk to you about some of the things the Chamber has been doing during these very uncertain times, COVID-19. So I'm going to ask Nancy to talk to you about some of the things that she's been doing as the membership director during this time.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I have been trying to touch our members as best as we could during this pandemic. It's been a little challenging, but I've been calling them and talking with them. And then I had a thought one day, you know, there's so many of our chamber members and so many people in our community and organizations and groups that are doing such heroic work for the people that are having hard times through COVID, the people that are sick, people that are hospitalized, the businesses that are losing business. So I started a local heroes, and then every week we would go out, we would do videos, we would tell their stories, we would have our members tell their stories. So that was something that I thought was pretty significant, so that we were advocating for our members and reaching out and make sure that everyone knew that they were still being acknowledged for the good work that they do. And we're just working on another newsletter with Wisdom Media. We have a marketing committee, and we're going to be tying that up and putting in there everything that's been going on since February. And we are getting some new members, and we're just trying to stay strong. And we're here tonight. Fortunately, we've been able to do some outside networking. We did one last month as well. So we're really trying to let our members know that we really still do very much care for them, wanting to advocate for them, and keeping the chamber staying strong.
Thank you, Nancy. One of the things that we want our members always to know is that Nancy and I so appreciate their membership. And when we can help them, we want to do anything and everything we can. During COVID-19, Nancy and I did certificates of origin, notary. We were able to get phone calls. We worked during COVID-19, although remotely. And if our members needed certificates or notary, one of us came in and took care of that, because the chamber really is based on our membership. We don't exist without them. So we are working hard to kind of help them and bring them back to us and stay really strong for them and with them. So tonight we're here networking, and on October 5th, we're going to do our annual golf outing. And that will be at the Colonia Country Club on October 5th. So members, if we can help you, call Nancy or call me, and we're happy to do it. But please know that your membership is so important, and we value it very much. Nancy?
Thank you, Karen. My email is nancy@woodbridgechamber.com, and our office phone number is 732-636-4040, and our website is www.woodbridgechamber.com. Thank you. Hi, my name is Nancy Drum, and I'm here with Ray, who works at Main Street Cigars and Lounge on downtown Main Street in Woodbridge, New Jersey. And he came so kindly to offer cigars for our event at Avenel Performing Arts Center Curtains Restaurant, located at 150 Avenel Street in Avenel, New Jersey. So we're having a networking event, and Ray came on behalf of Main Street Cigars to talk a little bit about the business there and what he does there. Take it away, Ray.
How you doing? I'm Ray from Main Street Cigars, located at 53 Main Street, downtown Woodbridge. First of all, thank you for having me here. This is beautiful. During tough times like these, you know, it's rare that we all get together like this. And anyway, 53 Main Street Cigars, we sell flavored and regular cigars. We are a cigar and lounge, but during this pandemic, obviously, we're just selling cigars. Give us a call and come on down. We're open 7 days a week. Feel free to call us. Any of your needs, formal events, regular events, or if you just want to come by and buy a cigar, feel free to come by. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll get some folks come over. I see that a lot of them know you already, and they have been to your establishment. I know that my husband is frequent buyer, and a lot of our friends, and so thank you so much for coming. You're a wonderful chamber member, and we really appreciate you, and we'll hopefully see you at our golf outing coming up in October.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Karen Barnes, and I'm here at our after hours at Curtin's Restaurant in Avenel, and I'm with Al Shanice, a member of our board of directors. And Al has a business here in town, and he's been in town working here for many, many years. Now he's located on Upper Main Street. So Al, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about your business.
All right. The business is known as New Jersey Realty Advisory Group. We're a real estate appraisal company. We mainly work with commercial real estate, but we also do residential real estate. My work mostly deals with litigation commercial appraisal work. So we've been very busy over this past 4 months. It really hasn't slowed up at all. In fact, the residential market's been extremely busy and we can barely keep up with it.
Good. Al, as I mentioned, is also a member of our board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce, and he chairs our golf outing. And after COVID-19, we had to cancel our outing that was going to be held in June, but now we've rescheduled for October. So Al, maybe we could talk about that a little bit, if you can.
Sure. We're sort of looking forward to it now. I mean, our original outing was scheduled for June. We just rescheduled it for October 5th at the Colonia Country Club. We're looking for players, and we've never really had much of a problem getting players. We usually get between 85 and 90 players, and I still think we'll get well over 50 players. I mean, it was my first time out playing golf this weekend, and I can't wait to get back out again. So it'll be at Colonial Country Club. It'll be pretty much an all-day affair with a cocktail hour, dinner at the conclusion, along with the typical prizes for longest drive, shortest, closest to the pin. I was going to say shortest drive because that's the one I should get. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be cool in October, so we don't have to worry about being too hot playing.
That's right, and actually we are really looking forward to it because it's an opportunity for us to get out with our members, and of course we'll be social distancing and watching all of the COVID-19 protocols. And finally, Al, as I mentioned, is a member of our board of directors, and I'm going to ask you, Al, to tell us a little bit about being a member of the board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce.
Well, the Chamber as a whole has been a great experience for me. I've been involved, I think, I hate to say it's probably 10 years now. But the past 4 or 5 years being on the board, you get to know a lot of the people in town, a lot of the other businesses, always sharing ideas, referring customers to one another. So it's a great experience and it's a great group of people.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Al, for your time, and enjoy the rest of the event.
I will, thank you.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm back again with another one of our guests, Laqua. She is, what is your title again? Director of Sales for the Courtyard Marriott, which is located on Woodbridge Avenue.
105 Woodbridge.
Avenue, so it borders Woodbridge and Edison, correct? Yeah. So she came here to do some networking. So we have a great relationship with many of our businesses that are in this area. And I'm going to pass the mic over to her so she could talk to you about her business.
Hello, my name is Laqua, Director of Sales with the Courtyard in Edison, New Jersey. Super excited to be here at the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce. The vibe is great, the people are great, the food is great. So our Courtyard by Marriott is open. We've been lucky enough to work with the National Guard through March. We've been servicing all of our medical staff, and now we're welcoming our corporate clients back. We're super excited to see everybody traveling again. If anyone needs a room or a place to stay, call Laqua at the Courtyard by Marriott in Edison and Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Laqua, I see that when you came in, you instantly started to network. So obviously, you're very good at your position in sales. But I did notice that you made a connection with the Avenel Performing Arts Center employee who's here, who is in charge of hotels. So how did that go?
Brad was super nice, and Anthony, who oversees them, they're excited. They're hoping that business is going to open up again. They heard that indoor events will start happening soon. The date is to be determined, so we're super hopeful to start seeing guests attending events at APAC again.
Thank you so much for having this great interview. Thanks, Laqua. Hi, I'm here with Elroy Darden. He has a business, actually it's your own business, correct?
Yeah.
And it's called Legal Shield, and it has to do with identity theft. And Elroy is here networking, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about his business.
Thank you. Okay, I'm Elroy Darden from Legal Shield. Been self-employed for the past 19 years. I run my business from my home office. We provide legal services and identity theft services to families and small businesses, and we provide law firms throughout the country. So from your phone app, you have lawyers and the top leading identity theft protection service at your fingertips. So we give you the top services without emptying your wallets. And we cover every area of the law and every area of identity theft. So divorces, anything, traffic tickets, we got you covered. All those life events that most people don't think are covered, and we have you covered. Before you sign a contract, you have our attorneys review it for you. So if you ever have any needs for any legal services, identity theft services, for a small monthly fee, Elroy Darden, Legal Shield, ID Shield. Thank you.
Thank you, Elroy. Have you seen any challenges that you've had to face throughout the pandemic that we're experiencing here?
Well, since I'm OG, I'm old school, I'm used to sitting down at the kitchen table with families. So I really haven't adapted too well to this Zoom world. So the challenges is me getting my business out there. Well, I have all of the online services and social media to promote the services. I just haven't taken advantage of it. So that's my fault.
Well, you're taking advantage of it right now because we actually have the opportunity through the governor's executive order to be able to be outside and doing the networking here. So hopefully tonight you'll have an opportunity to meet some prospective clients and do your thing. Now, Elroy is also the president of the Woodbridge Perth Amboy Rotary.
Yes.
So I don't know if you want to give a little shout out to that, because the Rotarians are chamber members with us as well.
Yes. So we're a group of professionals, and we not only do we get to network and do our business, but we get to make a difference in our community. So we get to help our own personal charities and any program that we like to support. One of our biggest programs right now is eradicating polio in the world. We're the right arm. If you look it up, Rotary is the right arm of Mr. Bill Gates. We're his charitable right arm. So we're making a difference in the world, in the state, in the United States, and local municipalities. So that's a labor of love that I do from my heart. So we're looking for professionals that would like to make a difference in their community. That's Rotary of Woodbridge, Perth Amboy. Thank you.
And who's in the Rotary with you, Elroy?
Of course, we have
Yes!
Councilwoman Nancy
Woohoo! Thank you very much, Elroy. Take care. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen Barnes and I'm the president of the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today at a networking event that's being hosted by our dear friends at Northfield Bank. And two of those friends are here with me today, Angie and Elsa. Angie is our chairman of the board, and Elsa is the branch manager at the Woodbridge and Avenel location. So today we are taking the opportunity to be outside, social distance, and celebrate our Chamber of Commerce members. We've had a long 6 months inside, so this is our second event outside, and we are really enjoying the opportunity. I'd like to introduce Angie, or as I said, our chairman of the board, to talk to you a little bit about what's been happening with the Chamber and what we plan for the future. Angie?
Thank you, Karen. Hello, everybody. I am pleased to be the chairman of the board for this wonderful chamber. We're a true family, and we work with one another, we network with one another. It's one of the best chambers in the area. So if you're not a member, please become one, because we would love to have you on board. The golf outing, our golf outing is coming up on October 5th, on Monday, October 5th, which will be at the Colonia Country Club. It's a great event. People would love to be with you if you want to come out and join us. We're going to have a cocktail party, foursomes, and of course if you want to sponsor. We do have also this networking event, and we had another one prior last month, which was a great event. People love to come out and network with you, so please come and join us. Glad to have you on board.
Thank you, Angie. And as Angie mentioned, this chamber is like a family, and we all do help each other. And it may not happen all the time, but when you need something, people will call the chamber and say, Karen, do you know a X? And I go right to the book and say, okay, we have so many, whatever you might be looking for. And that's what we try to do for each other. We have a lot of banks that are members of our chamber, and they all support us. They support each other, and we have a wonderful relationship. So if you're not a member, as Angie said, please consider joining us. But we're having a great afternoon here at the Avenel Performing Arts Center, Curtains Restaurant. So come out and support this restaurant as well during our tough COVID times. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Michael Castro, the owner of Roosevelt's Deli. He is located on St.
684 King George Road.
Fords, New Jersey, 08863. Haha, what a team, right? So Michael's been a chamber member with us for quite a while now, and he's a great supporter of not only our chamber events, but also the community at large. He's located pretty much right across from Ford's Firehouse, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to have Michael talk to you about his business and everything that he does for all of us.
How you doing? My name is Michael, as Nancy already introduced me. We're a deli catering service located in Woodbridge. We service events up to 750 people. We've now altered our business slightly because of COVID, due to large events not being permitted. We're certainly still servicing the community. We've been actively involved with several different fire departments in the town, Woodbridge Police Department, the mayor's office. We've done a lot of things with the community. The Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce is great. They are great supporters of us and everybody else in the town. And we hope that we can just get through this rough time that everybody's going through and move on from there.
My heart is so full and so sad with all of these businesses that have been going through these rough times with all the uncertain times. But Michael has been able to, so far, get through it. And we're trying to support each and every one of them, including him, so that nobody leaves this town and everybody stays in Woodbridge Township and we come back strong. So anything else you want to say, Mike?
Just that we're all trying to, I think everybody in the chamber is just trying to be as resilient as possible. And hopefully, better, brighter days are on the horizon.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Hi, I'm Karen Barnes, and I'm the president of the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce. And I'm here today at Curtains Restaurant, located at the Avenel Performing Arts Center in Avenel, New Jersey. And I have with me today Marta Darden, a member of our board of directors of the Chamber of Commerce. And it's my pleasure to introduce her to you.
Thank you, Karen. It's great to be here, as always, at the lovely Performing Arts Center that the town worked so hard on getting up and running, and was a project for so many years, and just awesome at Station Village, a new project in town. And I know a lot about a lot of the projects in town because for, right about a quarter of a century now, I've been the director of planning and development working with the township. And in the past several years, I've even had the opportunity to be on stage here performing at the Arts Center, that's how I know it's so awesome. It's been just terrific. And I literally am involved with all the projects in town and all the permits in town and all the approvals in town. So as anybody who lives here or works here knows, that means, I'm really busy a lot of the time. And
Especially now.
I'm happy and just thrilled to be, I've been a member of the board of directors for the same amount of time.
Right.
Yeah, like 25 years. Wow. That is really, man, that's like a blink of an eye. That all passed in the blink of an eye. So we have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of construction, a lot of building in town. Amazon just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we have a bunch of distribution warehouses for Amazon, but also as all the retailers try to go more online, that just really expands exponentially the need for the development of warehouse distribution centers in town. So we have at least 4 of those being built right now. We have some good downtown residential projects that are happening. Going to really be a lot of investment in the downtown, and that's super. And what else?
Well, Marta, you're going to be a speaker at our Women's Leadership
How could I forget?
Event in October. We're still working out the details on that, but Marta is going to be a member of our panel. Marta's going to be a member of our panel, and she's going to speak about her career, which she's touched on a little bit. But what we have is this organization called the Women's Leadership Connection, and Marta has been on that committee since the very beginning. And yes. And on October 1st, we are going to hopefully have some type of event. What that's going to look like right now, we're not really sure, but she will be a member of the panel. And that organization invites women from all walks of life, all careers, to an information, a social hour, a dinner, and we do it 3 times a year. And we have had some marvelous speakers. We've had the lieutenant governor, we've had the acting governor this past year, right before we closed down for COVID-19. And we've had surgeons. We have really been blessed by the groups that we've had. So that's going to be, we hope, in October. So, Marta, is there anything else you want to say before we leave you?
Just that I'm really excited about that event. That's really an opportunity for, it's mostly women, but we have some men too, and it's really women supporting women, just really being in support of all the endeavors that women are involved in and getting out and meeting people. It's really a special opportunity. And just, I'm, looking forward to the end of 2020, the end of COVID and 2021, and really just, my continued joyful practice of land use, I call it. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Marta. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Greg Aquila, and he is the owner of Aquila Landscape Contractors here in Avenel, right where we are. Greg and I went all through school together. We've been friends for a long time, and when I joined the Chamber 7 years ago as the membership director, I saw him on the street doing some work, and I said, "Hey, are you a Chamber member?" So he goes, "No." So he joined the Chamber right after 30 years. So happy to have him. He's a great guy. He has a great company. He works along with his son and his staff, and they do a lot of things for the town, the community at large, and we're very happy to have him here at our event tonight. So tell us a little bit about what's going on. Greg was one of the lucky ones. He was able to work through the pandemic, so he's very busy. I'm surprised you got to get here tonight.
Thank you, Nance. As she said, I joined the Chamber quite a few years ago. It's been a great place. We met a lot of people. I've been in business for 35 years. I've lived in Woodbridge. I grew up in Woodbridge. My business is here. We do, landscaping. We do pavers. We do concrete work, drainage work, retaining walls. If anybody's interested, just give me a call. My phone number is 732-750-4466. And I'll come out. I'll give you an estimate. We can show you samples. Whatever you prefer, and we have anything, for any price that fits your budget.
Where are my pavers?
Coming soon.
I'm kidding. He came over to do a quote for our backyard. We live in Woodbridge proper, and he said, "Okay, I'll take the dimensions and order." We picked out the pavers, and he just got back from vacation, so I'm looking forward for him working at our home as well. So thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for coming tonight, and hopefully you'll meet a few prospective clients and have a good time. As always. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Shomu Ganguly, and he has a business called Obligent Consulting, and he's also recently put onto our Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Shomu is amazing. We are very good friends. He is in charge of the Downtown Merchants Association. He does a lot of their social media and their marketing. He works along with Leon Schwartz and Steve Steinberg, and they're our good friends. We are located at 91 Main Street as well, so they're right across the street from us. So we do a lot together. I'm going to let you listen to Shomo and talk about what he does.
So the business that I run is essentially a business consulting business. I work with small businesses, and most small businesses or a lot of small businesses go out of business in the 3rd to 7th year of their life. So from an obligation consulting perspective, what I try to do is stop that. But I have, as Nancy said, a lot of hats that I wear. One of the things which I do is I work with the SBDC, which is the Small Business Development Center. And there I consult with a lot of businesses who are starting off their business, who want to grow. So growth consulting is something which is in my wheelhouse. And in the post-pandemic world, with all businesses pivoting, so what exactly does it mean to pivot is something which I also work on. And you have told them all about the other things that we do. So
We have a lot of fun together. We're pretty like-minded. We care so much about our downtown businesses and our businesses in our community. There's a lot of passion that come from both of us. We've done 5 so far business owner interviews for owners that have businesses in the downtown Main Street area that are also chamber members as well. So Shomo is an ace in the hole. He's vital for our downtown business, and he's also vital for us being a board member at the chamber. So really appreciate all your time and effort. And is there anything else you want to say?
No.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Shomo. Hi, I'm here with Dave Hines, who's the president of the union for the Local 290 IAFF Firefighters Union. He's a career firefighter, but I will say that Dave and I have had an entire life. We just talked about that in the fire department. Our whole life is in the fire department. My son's a career firefighter. We live, eat, sleep, and breathe the fire department. Dave came to the Chamber of Commerce and thought it was a good idea for them to be involved in the Chamber of Commerce, providing a lot of support to our local businesses. And I'll have Dave talk a little bit about a lot of things that the Woodbridge Fire and Local 290 do for our community at large.
Sure thing. Thank you, Nancy. The Firefighters Union in town, we try to put our best foot forward at work, involved in the community always. If somebody needs something, we're just a phone call away, 911, but we also are involved with the Little League teams in town, soccer. We have fundraisers that we do for Coats for Kids, all kinds of community outreach. The Christmas extravaganza downtown Main Street we're involved with. We were involved with Christmas in April, or the Tooling Around Town it's called now, putting smoke detectors, fire extinguishers in people's homes to make sure that they're fire safe. We have over 55 firefighters now, along with retirees throughout 4 fire districts in Woodbridge. We represent Woodbridge Fire Department, Port Reading, Fords, and now Avenel. So if you call 911, you're getting a professional firefighter that's going to show up at a moment's notice and do everything we can to help you and improve your day.
Thank you, Dave. I love you did that very well. So much that they do is really hard to be captured in those few minutes, but we have many, many nonprofits in our Chamber of Commerce. Our membership is deep. We're over 300 members in the Chamber of Commerce, and we've been in Woodbridge for over 56 years. So we're very proud to have the Woodbridge Fire Department and Local 290 represented. Thank you for all that you do. The pandemic has been quite challenging, and I know that you all have stepped up and worked really, really hard for the safety of our community. Do you want to talk about some of the challenges that you had through the pandemic? Is things lightening up?
I think that everybody's kind of settling into the so-called new normal. The fire departments throughout the town, the first aid squads, have absolutely had a tough time. It's been trying. You've seen the numbers. You've heard the mayor's reports weekly. So it's been a struggle, but I think that of course, being professionals that we are, we've come to work every single day, and we've done the best job that we can for the residents of Woodbridge. So.
Thank you, Dave. We're very, very proud of all of our emergency responders and our fire department. So thank you for coming out, enjoying the ambiance and at the Curtains Restaurant, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.